Sometimes in inopportune conditions, we need to perform at our finest. And so it is. How's all the light warriors doing? You nervous, light warrior? It's okay. Uncle Mike will take care of you. It's good to see everyone. I know a lot of you are feeling a little nervous right now, but that's why I'm here, and that's why all of you are here as well. And it's time to shine, light warriors. It's time to shine. Yep, it's good to see everyone. Just going to give everyone a minute to get in. And now it's time to shine. Now it's time to do the real work. This is what we've all been waiting for. And today, I'm going to talk about the journey that we all go through to get to the 5D Earth and the energies that we're all in right now. And I aspire to create the most authentic message you will ever hear about this time period. So hang on to your seats, kid. So I know a lot of you are feeling a little nervous, and Uncle Mike doesn't like when you all feel nervous. So we're going to break down the energy that we're in now. We're going to break down how we get to the 5D Earth. We're going to break down the power of authenticity. We're going to understand why things are done in a divine way. We're going to understand why the power lies inside of you, not out there, light warriors. The power's inside of you. And that's what we have to understand right now. Synchronicity, Laura. So it's important to understand the energies that we're in. It's important to understand how we get to the 5D Earth, because we're all on this journey together, light warriors. We're all on this journey together. And we're all playing our roles in this. It's my honor to do this. And we all signed up for this. And now is the time for us to shine. And I want us to understand this. Each one should use whatever gift he or she has received to serve others faithfully, administering God's grace in various forms. That's why we are the Rainbow Warriors, and we all have unique abilities, and we're all carrying this out together. So I might be a little different than you. I know you all figured that out by now, but that's okay. And we're all different, but we all have the same core vibrational frequency. We all are of the light, and we're here to shine this light at this moment in time during this great shift. So it's time to understand this and how we all get to the 5D Earth. Hello, everyone. I am Michael, and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. We are all on the journey to the 5D Earth, and we must remember, sometimes in inopportune conditions, we need to perform at our finest. And now it's the time to perform at our finest. Sometimes we have visions, we have ideas, we have predictions of what's going to happen. But as I told you a long time ago, nobody can know the day or time, not even yours truly, because it is a collaborative effort. The journey going to the 5D earth, this great shift, is fluid like the water. And we must understand this. A lot of us, we think we just go from A to B. But there are so many levels and layers to this shift, this journey to the 5D earth, that we must understand that this journey is fluid like the water. And just like the water, there's obstacles, and you got to kind of go around the obstacles, and that's how we have to get to where we need to be. There is resistance, and we need to collectively go through the resistances just like the water until we release, and then we open up, and then we're on the 5D earth, flowing together. Everything happens in divine timing. And we must remember that free will is the law of the universe. And I'm here to teach something new. I'm here to teach something new. You see, light warriors, many are awake, but are not activated. Many are awake, but are not activated. We're given this time to activate further. Once you have realized there is nothing left, you will activate, dear ones. Once you have realized there is nothing left, you will activate. The power is inside each and every one of you. And even though we may give our power, or we have hope or faith in good people, the power is not solely within those people. The power is inside the common everyday life people. And that's what everyone has to realize at this time period. We are now given this time period to activate your DNA. The power has been inside the DNA. We were trained to give our power away. Now we are forced for more to activate. Many are awake, but they haven't activated. We're creating the 5D earth, so it cannot be just given to us. Here you go. There has to be a deep DNA awakening, a deep activation that will occur inside all of you. This is done divinely. A lot of us, including myself, light warriors, our ego says we want it to end now. But you will see the true warriors when the finish line is unknown, when the ending is unknown. Then you will activate. And that's where we're going through now. We're creating the 5D earth. And it needs to be divinely and almost perfectly, nothing's perfect, but perfectly done. So that not only will one awake, one will activate. And that's what we're going through right now. We're going through a great shift, and there are different levels and layers to all people. Some people have been disconnected from the authentic core creative frequencies. They are disconnected from source frequency, and they only know the matrix reality. They have no clue what the authentic reality and the authentic frequency is. There are those that are awake in different levels, and there are those that have activated. It's important that we activate and not give our power away, because we cannot blindly give our power away to others. You are much more powerful than you were led to believe. And during this time period, that's what we're realizing. They're all great people, and they're helping out with the shift. But it has to happen a certain way. And it's happening a certain way so it could be done one time. Measure twice, cut once, something like that, right? So optics are important for the shift to the 5D Earth. And maybe this will help, if you're unsure, help you understand, right? Let's say mom or dad wants to tell you something, but you don't want to hear it from mom and dad, right? It's, I don't want to hear it, mom. I don't want to hear it, right? But if the uncle comes over, right, and they don't scream at you and they say, come on over here. And the uncle comes over and says, listen, you've been lied to your entire life. It makes it a lot more easy because it's not so intense. When mom or dad tells you, it's whoa, right? It gets a little intense. So it's being positioned where someone else is going to have to relay the message. And we step back. Some of you might understand this, right? So we're seeing a shift, but people are going to have to help guide everyone across the planet through this shift, through this revelation of the truth. And the truth is going to be given by the uncle, if you will. So I hope that helps us understand that optics are important because you want to break it in easily. We want to do it a certain way where all people can understand it together because we are all one people. All different people, but we're all in this together. And that's why it's important to do this. We need to have the inexhaustible belief in ourselves. Now, sometimes we do wait for something to happen, but what is happening in the individual during this time period? Maybe we wanted something to happen, and now the finish line was moved. There it goes, right? Now the finish line has been moved. So how are you optimizing the time? This time is used to awaken your DNA, awaken the person that you came here to be. It's not the time to just sit in the basement and hide. It's time to activate the DNA. And you are going to become the sovereign beings that are going to inhabit the 5D Earth. So I know we want things to happen and we want change, but we have to remember that we have to activate ourselves, and we have to have the inexhaustible belief in ourselves. And we need to have faith, but we also don't want to trust blindly. So, as my Nana taught me, there's a time for this and a time for that. 50% faith and 50% the power lies inside of you. So we don't want to always trust blindly, but we want to have faith, and we also want to understand that the power is inside of each and every one of you, and it's not out there. And that needs to be figured out during this time period. We understand that the matrix is not what it appears to be. So every once in a while, like I told you all, I like to pop into the matrix and see what's going on. And when I tuned in to the Tell Lies to Your Vision, I noticed many glitches that didn't make sense to me. Don't look at, see through. Don't look at, see through, light warriors. So don't get so nervous, because when you're not just looking at, but when you're seeing through, you could see there's nothing there. And it's all an illusion. But we know that we don't trust infinitely, blindly, forever. We have to understand that the power lies inside of all of us. And we're all waiting. And there needs to be protection. Because as we go to the 5D Earth, we need to learn everything, every possibility, authentically. There's a time for this and a time for that. And I'm here to share this with the people. Our people are activating. Everything is divinely planned. There are levels and layers to this. But sometimes I reflect on my brothers and sisters, especially in the last few days, that might have taken their lives. I reflect on my brothers and sisters in the past year that could not handle this energy for this shift. And I reflect on their mental health. And I reflect on each and every one of your mental healths. Many of you might receive messages from Galactic Federation. I'm here to send the messages to the Galactic Federation. Make sure that you're keeping all of our people in mind and what they're going through during this process. There needs to be an end, because our people cannot be trained to trust blindly forever. We all are sovereign beings. This will come to an end, and it will come to an end very soon, because it cannot be dragged out forever. How many more will we lose? Commander is on the ground. And they're my responsibility too. If you could do something that nobody else can do, would you do it? Or would you be fearful? Every person needs to be accounted for. And it needs to all shift. And it needs to shift now. I think of all of you. There's a time for this and a time for that. Free will. The laws of free will cannot be broken. Commander is on the ground. I'm doing it live. You can't hide when it's live. And everyone receives these transmissions. So let's be mindful of everyone's mental health during this process, because there are good people that are ready to create the 5D Earth. I'm putting everyone on notice. I think of all of you every day. I chose this path alongside of you so I can feel it as well. Energies are what dictate the universe, not words. And a lot of you can feel or remember my energy. And that's why I'm here alongside all of you. It's happening. The shift is happening in a divine way. And it has to happen this way because it's going to shift with free will. And when we have the new 5D Earth, the matrix will be broken forever. It cannot be fixed, and it will be done swiftly, precisely. But there also needs to be protection in place. So all people can easily shift without giving up their power. We're earning our power, but we don't drag on and on forever. Because every person needs to be thought of in the process. When we shift to the 5D Earth, everything is about to change. Everything. And all of this abundance will be given back to the people. And false idols will fall. You can't hide in the new energies. This is the age of authenticity. Nothing can hide in the light. I'm here making this transmission for all people. I stand with feet planted firmly. I serve all of you, and my energy blasts through the serpents. This is the authentic message of this shift. And I hope that I raised your core vibrational frequency by leaving this transmission for all of you. And I love you all. But we need to understand that this is happening divinely. But never lose focus that the power lies inside of you. So right now, it's time to activate Once you have realized there is nothing left, you will activate, dear one. And so it is. A lot of energies in that one, right? Ken, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. Kelly, thank you very much. It's my honor to do all of this. I appreciate you as well. You know, when I really think about the words of my Nana, there's a time for this and time for that. If you apply this phrase, you find the answers. We don't want to blindly just leave it up waiting. We need to take the time to do the work ourselves. It's an even balance. We're all in this together. We need to be aware of going too far off the rails. Everyone needs to be conscious of this. And I hope that this shined a light on everything going on. And, you know, we really think about that we have to do it ourselves. You have to have it here and here, that we have to do it ourselves. And there's a time for this and a time for that. And yeah, there's a lot of glitches. I'm glitching right now. I'm sorry if you're watching this on the replay. That's why I have to do them out by the beach. But it's important to connect with all of you. Let me know if I'm still glitching. But, you know, speaking about glitching, I sometimes watch pop into the 3D, and I did so. And what I was viewing things that did not make sense. I saw the energy behind what I was seeing, and it almost looked like emptiness. You know, I'm not a psychic predictor or anything like that. Oh, well, maybe she's here with me. I'm sure she is. She probably gets excited when I talk about her. You know, but people were asking me, and, you know, I spend a lot of time alone. I know I know that you know this by now, but, you know, when I'm sitting alone and I'm just feeling the energy, and we don't have any distractions, and I just said, I feel that there's nothing there. It's all an illusion. Sometimes we hear like, ooh, gloom and doom are coming, right? The bad guys are coming. But I feel that there's nothing there. That's just what I feel. I feel there's nothing there. I feel it's all an illusion. And I feel that it's just being done to help break the subconscious programs slowly. Because as Dolores Cannon said, the physical body would fail if there was too much shock, even from information. So it has to happen a certain way. And that's what I feel is going on right now. And you might not hear this anywhere else, but I feel that it's done, but it has to happen a certain way so it will not overload the circuits for people. Melissa, I appreciate you very much. Thank you. It's my honor to do this. But that's what I feel. I feel that there's nothing. There's nothing there. And a lot of times if we just, and we live in the matrix, and we have to do matrix things, but if we if we were just out on a hike and just with the people on the hike, and no one was watching the tell lies to your vision or anything else, there's nothing there. So the mind control comes from a different dimension. It's not even here. So that's just what I feel. I feel there's it's like hollow. That's the feeling I get. I hope I'm doing a good job. I'm not really a psychic predictor or anything like that. But if I just sit here, I feel it's all hollow. That's what comes to mind. And yeah, it's a lot of truth. I've been breaking subconscious programs or learning truth for many years, and it can be a lot. I can reflect back on as I was changing and learning, like I would have to take time just to rest, even though I didn't really do much, but I needed to rest. And that's what I did yesterday. I'm going to share one day. I'll do a full video on a phrase. Gather around, light warriors. You ready? A phrase that I usually use, and I say, "Let it marinate. Let it marinate." And that's kind of what I did. I see what's going on yesterday, and it kind of gets your anxiety going. So you don't want to just jump the gun. Right? So, and we all feel that way. So I just I went to bed early last night, and I slept a long time. Probably slept close to 10 hours last night. But I knew that my mission is now going to level up, and now I'm prepared. But this is an important month. It's an important month to guide people through. And that's why we are the warriors of the rainbow, of the Hopi Prophecy. So we're sharing this energy, these transmissions through, a 3D format. So, and if you have just stumbled across this message, I appreciate it if you share this with others. And many people are nervous right now. And I hope that this message is helpful for all people, and it helps to reduce anxiety. And I taught about anxiety many times. What is anxiety? It's fear of the future. So, a lot of us have anxiety. We don't know what the future is going to hold. It's that feeling we're on the roller coaster. Woo, we feel it. We're going down. We're going down the roller coaster, light warriors. That's what we feel right now. So, and that's why I make this message tonight. I make this message for all of you, because that's just what I came across in my thoughts and what I feel. And, we put it all together. So, let it marinate. Take some time to yourself. Let it marinate. And whenever it's supposed to happen, it's supposed to happen. Whenever it's supposed to happen. But don't take this time being idle. When the event started, I spent the time working on my craft even more. And I did it with a sense of urgency. I took radical action creating this. And everyone, as we shift to an authentic world, everyone will see the truth behind everything. Everyone's going to see everyone's energy. And it's going to be important that you take this time to activate your DNA. You know, I am a lot more activated than I was before I started all this. And the 2.5 years of effort that I put in is for now. And then when this all finishes and we go through the shift, then I'll have a new identity, and then I will go forward from there. But that's what we're all going through right now. But, you know, it's almost like the finish line was pushed back a little bit. But I think it's important that it's done this way so that it feels much more authentic to people that might not be aware of what's been going on around this planet for thousands of years. And if it works out to be this way, it's helpful for those people that weren't ready. But those other energies should also be aware that there are many of my brothers and sisters that are suffering from their mental health during this process. There is real, I know that linear time is fake, but in this matrix, until it officially cracks, right? People are dealing with time passing and dealing with this emotion, and they're suffering. And how much more do they have to suffer? I make this message for all beings in many dimensions, right? And it's important to plant your feet firmly during this time period. I think of all of you, I could do anything. I don't care about, you know, little knock slithering around. They may want to mock you. They may want to shame you, but plant your feet firmly, because I'm telling you all, after this all passes, your brothers and sisters will be grateful for you. And on the new earth, the new currency is going to be energy. And so it is. And with this energy, this positive feedback loop, that's all that's going to matter. And many people are becoming aware of this during this event. They're seeing that the material things, they don't matter. It's the people that matter. And we're all becoming aware of this right now. So I hope that all of you will find it a little bit easier to navigate until we finally shift to the 5D Earth. And slowly but surely, you know, all people need to start to awaken. But, you know, I hope that it will be done swiftly. And, you know, we always have to never give all our power away. The power is within the people. So I don't know how much longer they expect the people to suffer. I don't know how much longer they expect the 5D vibrational beings to suffer. There's a time for this and a time for that. And I hope everyone hearing this message from all dimensions understands that. And I think of all of you. And, you know, you're really going to see now, you know, it's another aspect of this whole thing. It's going to weed out the fakes even before it got so intense. Look back over the last few months and you could see the fake ones falling. You could see the fake ones. They don't want to do it because they're not the real ones and they're falling. Right? So that's also what this time period is all about. Stand with feet planted firmly. I'm still here, light warriors, and I just keep going. And you keep going as well. I hope I keep you motivated, and you will keep me motivated as well. Some people can't handle my motivation. but that's okay. The energy might be a little bit too strong, you know? But as you can see throughout the message, we need to be authentic. It's the greatest power in the universe, the power of authenticity. And you could be who you truthfully are. You could be how you authentically feel. And that's where we're headed towards. We're headed towards being real. That's the most important thing to remember. It's important to be real and focus on that. Focus on that during this time period and this transmission. And please share this message if it resonates with you, if it's helpful for this energy right now, if it's helpful for this shift right now. And I'm going to keep moving forward, and I hope all of you will keep moving forward as well. It will be an organic shift, and everything will change. So take the time to share this message if it resonates. If you didn't smash the like button, why don't you smash the like button? I would appreciate that. And it helps other people find the message. And please continue to share if it resonates. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. We need to be authentic. And that's where we're headed towards. And we're all shifting, right? So right now, the situation of the shift to the 5D Earth is fluid. And we got to go around the obstacles, right? But maybe the things that are so big and bad really aren't so big and bad. It's just a matter of breaking subconscious programs in the mind. Many of you have broken those subconscious programs, but since free will is the law of the universe, people need to break those subconscious programs on their own. And that's what this time period is all about. But we're all not going to give our power away and sit around and waste another year of our everyday lives, right? I have your back till the end of the line. Never forget that. So I hope this message was helpful for all of you. And if you're new to the channel, if you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person. Because if we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. Katie, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That guy's running pretty fast. I appreciate all of you. And I'm going to keep moving forward. Maybe we'll see each other again real soon. It's my honor to put in the work. It's my honor to help transition to the 5D Earth. And it's my honor to help break and smash matrix subconscious programs. And I do it without fear. I think a lot of you have picked up on that. And if you've stumbled across this message and, you know, you might not understand everything, and that's okay. But if you say to yourself, oh, it's pretty cool, right? That's all you need to do. And if it irritates you, we know, right? So don't worry about what's going on out there, light warriors. It's all fake anyway. You know why we shouldn't worry about it, light warriors? You know why. We cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious that the power is inside of you, light warriors. Activate your DNA now. Use this transmission to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. We are the 144,000 warriors of the rainbow. When the earth is ravaged and the animals are dying, a new tribe of people will come onto the earth from many colors, classes, creeds, and whom by their actions and deeds will make the earth green again. They will be known as the warriors of the rainbow. Prophecies were made to be fulfilled. It was great being with you all. I felt like this was one of the most important messages that I ever had to leave for all of you. And I hope I performed at my finest in inopportune conditions. Corinne, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. I appreciate all of you. Keep sharing. Share on all platforms. We'll get the message out there for those that need to hear it and help them improve their physical and mental health and their overall everyday life experience. I hope this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste. All right, Light Warriors. Just keep going. World famous. Thank you. I appreciate that. Just keep going. We'll be okay. And so it is.